Okay, I got in my April Simple Earth monthly essential oil recipe box. It's a subscription that you can participate in. You get a box out each month of 4 essential oil bottles, or 4 bottles of essential oil, I should say, and some other little goodies. So let's take a peek. I've actually already opened the box. I wanted to remove my packing slip with any of my personal information in it. But it's just a sheet that tells you how much, or what you're getting, I should say. And this particular month, I actually did a substitution. You get 4 bottles of oils, but you have a chance to preview the oils prior to receiving them. And if you've already got that particular oil in your inventory of essential oils, then you can substitute it for another oil. The subscription box runs you $39 a month. They would allow a substitution for $2, so each substitution is an additional $2. And this particular month, I actually substituted my rosemary. I believe it was thyme that I was scheduled to get, and I already have an ample amount of thyme, so I substituted for rosemary, which is something that I needed some. So the first one out the box you see is rosemary. And these are 15 milliliter bottles, so that's a nice amount of oil, and they have a very good quality of oil. So that's my rosemary. This is my tea tree. I have some tea tree currently, but this stuff is so useful for so many different recipes that I don't think I could have enough of this. I was running a little low, and this was a great opportunity to get some more. Now, this Clean and Fresh is a blend that I'm not really familiar with, so I can't wait to see what recipe I'm going to use for this and exactly how it actually smells. And then tangerine. I love citrus smelling oils. I bet you this is beautiful. I can't wait to use that. So those are the 4. And we also have a couple of bottles in here. So we're going to be making something that sprays. And I love the fact that these are not clear bottles, that they're actually like an amber-like color, because whenever you're working with essential oils, using a darker color container really helps to preserve the quality of your essential oils in your recipe. So loving that. Oh, then we have a bag that says soap nuts. Natural soap containing berries. Interesting. Excuse me, never heard of soap nuts. So not only will I learn some new recipes, I'm being introduced to something that I didn't know anything about. Awesome. And that's the soap nuts. Interesting. Can't wait to see what that recipe is all about. There we go. And, oops, got a little fuzz going there. Looks like we have some cotton fabric squares. I believe that says 5 count. Don't have the glasses on, but I think that's what that is. And they look like they're about a 5 by 5. Got a cutting mat right here. Yep, 5 by 5 squares. Awesome sauce. Awesome sauce. And the exciting part, our recipes. Let's see, we've got Clean and Crisp diffuser blend. We've got a soap nut liquid laundry soap. We have a stain remover. Oh man, that's going to be interesting. It's got Castile soap, hydrogen peroxide. That's what's going in the 2-ounce spray bottle, or one of the things that's going in the spray bottle. Love it. And see, the tea tree. Tea tree oil is good for so many things. Fresh reusable dryer sheets. Oh wow, I can't wait. Can't wait. This also calls for vinegar. Interesting. Interesting. Wow. clean linen spray. Now this is my other spray bottle. So now this is what you would use to spray your linen with in your bed, on your bed. Awesome. Can't wait to try that. I purchased linen spray. Love the smell of it. Love to use it on the bed linen. But then I got, started on this whole toxin-free journey, and you start reading all of the toxins that's included in some of the stuff that we're using, and it's like, oh my gosh. So it's good to have a recipe for just a natural product. Fresh Start Roll-On. Now this is going to be put in a 10 millimeter roll-on bottle. And let me say this. This box comes every month, meaning you'll get 4 essential oils. You'll get some additional supplies needed to make the recipes for that particular month. And let's see, my hands are a little dry, so I'm not sure if I can do this. But it looks as though we've got about, what, is this about 6 or so, I think is what we counted. We've got 6 different recipes to try this month. So you'll get some additional boxes. Now some of the recipes calls for additional things that's not included in the box. I will say on this particular one, Fresh Start Roll-On, it calls for fractionated coconut oil and a 10 millimeter roll-on bottle. Every 6 months, and with your initial order, you'll get what's referred to as a big box. Every 6 months, you'll get another big box. In that big box, I receive both the roll-on bottle, I think there's 6 of those, and I receive some fractionated coconut oil. So I'll have those ingredients from my big box. However, where it asks me to, well, where is it? Here it is. Where it says the vinegar, they're assuming that you have vinegar at home. So they're not providing that either in the big box or this monthly subscription box. And there's some hydroperoxide. You probably have that at home. You may or may not have the Castile soap. If you're on a natural journey, you probably do have that. If not, it is something you need to keep in your arsenal. But see, the cotton fabric squares, they provide it this month. So I really love this. Between what they send me and what I currently already have on hand, I normally have everything I need to make these orders. Make these recipes. Then I also like the fact that they send you these labels. This is the label of the essential oil that's included in the box. If you notice, I have one here for thyme, but I don't have one for the rosemary that I ordered. The thyme is what I substituted the rosemary for the thyme. So I can use this for my thyme that I have on hand if it doesn't already have one. But you literally take, like tangerine, you take the tangerine, you wipe down your label or your top with some alcohol and let it dry. Take this off and put it right there. That way, when you're storing your essential oils in a drawer or some other box container or however you store it, you can look right on the top and see what that oil is without having to pull it up out of wherever you're storing it to look for the side label. So I really like that. And in addition to that, you'll notice that it'll give you what you're making, like this clean linen spray. I would put that on that bottle that I'm going to be making that spray in so that it's labeled and you always know what's on there. And then on the diffuser blend, you remember there was a diffuser blend recipe, clean and crisp diffuser blend. In addition to giving you a clean and crisp top, label for your top, it gives you a label for the actual bottle. So now this one is one that will tell you to mix this up in a 5 millimeter bottle. That's if you like it. What I normally do with these is to start with just this instructions, those ingredients. Put that into a clean diffuser, diffuse it, see if this is a fragrance that I really like. And if it is, then I go to my big box, pull out my 5 millimeter bottle, and I mix up this particular blend because that'll give me much more. And I'll already have it pre-made for when I'm ready to use it. That's when I would use, again, the clean and crisp label for the top, as well as the one for the bottle. This is one that I made. I'm not sure if it was from my from my March or my February bottle, but it was Find a Rainbow. Not sure if you can see that or not. But this is the label that goes on the top. This is the label that goes on the bottom, and it on the bottle itself, and it gives it such a professional, well-made look. It looks as though I bought this, you know, because of the quality of the label that they provide. So I'm really excited. Can't wait to get started on these. Really excited. The dryer sheets, the linen spray, the soap. Really excited. Can't wait to make it. May actually make a video and share it with you guys once I do that. If this is something that you're interested in doing, let me know. Enjoy a tox-free home. If you're ready to start that journey, if you're new to essential oils, you don't have that many on stock, or even if you do, because you have the substitution option, this to me would be an awesome way to really start your toxin-free home journey. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you later.